just wait for someone to come on. So I just have a glass of red while I wait. It's an impromptu live here. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. So I'm just doing a live, haven't done a live for such a long time. Just spur of the moment. Take my glasses off. Ah, no. See my red eyes. So, Merry Christmas everybody. I'm coming live from the Dusit Thani here in Cebu, or in Mactan Island, Cebu. And I'm just going to show you my view so you can see what it's like in Cebu. So behind me there on the that's the mainland of Cebu, and that's the city of Cebu City. So at night time, or that's where the sun sets. So you can see the sun setting over Cebu City, and then the lights come out of the city later on. If the weather's okay, it's a bit overcast. But yeah, I wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and thanks for all your followers, messages in my channel throughout the year. I don't know how everybody's year was, but I think it was better than 2022, and let's hope 2024 is even better. I just got a glass of wine here. I'm just chilling on the balcony of my room here. I've got the ocean view room here at the Dusit Thani. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that hotel. It's one of our market hotels here in Mactan Island. This is only the one that faces towards the west. Most of the resorts here in Mactan Island face over an easterly type direction. This one actually faces the west, so you can see the city and obviously the sunset. So this is obviously the Thai chain of hotels here. I think they've got a branch in Manila as well, but I'm not sure if that's don't think that's a beach resort, that's just a resort in the city. But thank you for joining me. I'm wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is the 25th of December, or depending on where you are. I think in the US it's still the 23rd, I guess. Coming into the 24th, just having a glass of red. But if you have any questions on the resorts here in Mactan, let me know. I hear they're having some Christmas dinners. I'll just read what you say. Nice. Yeah, I've been traveling lots here in Cebu. The budget's always out of budget, so don't worry about the budget. You know, as soon as I earn money, I spend it, so it's in one hand, out the other. You know, life is too short. You've got to take what you get. But this one is a nice hotel. I did a vlog on this last year, and now I'm just going to update it from last year. I'll do an update. There's a few changes, and one thing I have to mention, if you're familiar with the Dusit Thani, there's I don't know if you can see it, let me that boat out there, that cargo ship that was washed ashore during the typhoon, they're actually dismantling that, so hopefully by next year that'll be gone, so that eyesore that you used to get from this resort be gone. That's a yucky view out the window to see. It's on the side of the resort, not straight in front, but it's still not the best views you get from the hotel, especially out the window. So hopefully by 2024 it'll be gone, but it's a significant part of the chunk of the boat's gone already, so that's good news. Well, I think it is anyway. It just looks ugly out there. It spoils the sunset with that ugly ship there. Hey Sam, how you going? I'm here at Dusit Thani here in Mactan, Cebu. I'm just doing a Christmas hello and New Year as well. I just quickly show you, since you just joined, I'll show you the view from the Dusit Thani out. This is the ocean view. So that's the infinity pool. and then you got the ocean, and then that's the mainland of Cebu over. That's the mainland of Cebu over in that island there. So it's better at night time when the lights are out, so you can see it. Well, actually, don't be jealous. It's not too bad here. I can't complain. It's quite busy. There's a lot of people. From last year, it's more buzzing with more tourists here. Most of the tourists here are Korean. There's a few Westerners. There's a few Filipinos. There's a few Filipinos that live in the States that have come here and staying here as well. So actually, I met some people, some followers here who recognized me and said hello. So it's nice to see some people, which not trolls, who come harass me at the resort. So it's nice, and the staff here, some of the staff here are from. Hey Turbo, Merry Christmas to you as well. Whereabouts are you? Are you still in the Philippines or in Europe now? But some of the staff here that were here last year are here again, so which is good. Like when I come back to resorts after a year or so, all the staff will change. Normally there's a high staff turnover, so when you go back to a resort, they don't know you. They've never seen you before when you staff. So it's good to see a lot of the staff here are still the same. Anyway, I'm just chilling with a glass of red. 6 months in Cebu. Yeah, it's are you in Cebu City or just the province here? You know, I've been staying in Cebu City most of the second half of this year. I like the convenience of the city, but I don't like the traffic and the noise and all that. But you've got so many conveniences living in the city. That's what I like. You're Lapu-Lapu. Well, I'm over here in the Dusit Thani for Christmas and staying here for a couple nights, and wanted to get some fresh air and just check out this place again. I'll probably do another vlog, an update on this resort from previously a year ago, so show the changes and if it's got better or worse. My eyes aren't bloodshot. I'm just wearing the shades because there's a bit of sun out now. So what's everyone doing? I don't want to drink too much in case I make a fool of myself being drunk, because I haven't eaten anything for a while, so I don't want it to go straight to my head and I start doing karaoke or jump off the balcony or something stupid. So I've got to keep it low key. And I'm by myself as well, so no one to look after me. But it's been really good. Last night they had a fashion parade show here. They had all these hello HR 562. It's hard to see the writing with these sunglasses on. Yeah, so they had a fashion parade here last night with some girls and guys strutting their stuff along the pool here, and they also had the OTJ, what was it, OJT, on the job trainers. They were singing Christmas carols, so it was kind of good. They were doing a dance as well, so enjoyed that. So it's making your stay here a fun thing with lots of activities. And tonight they've got a Christmas Eve buffet at their Trade Winds restaurant. I think that's what it's called. So they're having a special buffet tonight. I'm not leaving this resort today. I'll keep away from the sari stores tonight. No red horse. Just the red wine. Just a couple of glasses, just to chill. It's quite pleasant, the weather at the moment. It's not too hot. They had it bucketed down like a couple of hours ago for about 5 minutes, and now it's cleared and it's kind of cool off a bit. So it's quite pleasant weather. It's not too hot at the moment. The sun will set in that direction over there later on. It's over there, that's where the sun sets over Cebu City. So hopefully it may be nice. And then I don't know if whoever joined me later, there's that I'll point to it. hard to do it backwards. I can't point it, but that's the barge or the cargo ship that ran ashore during the typhoon. It was over there, like ah. I can't point backwards. I'm hopeless, especially when you're drinking wine. Don't know which direction to look. But that like went from over there. That boat, the typhoon pushed it right onto the rocks there, and it just got stuck, and they couldn't actually get it off the rocks. So now they're salvaging. They're just pulling it apart, and I think they're selling it, probably the Chinese, for scrap metal. Yes, I got the Osmina Pocket 3. It's doing really good. I really like it. The stabilization is awesome on it, and it's got a 1-inch sensor, so the quality is really good. The mic on it, though, is not as strong as the one I used on my other Sony camera, so when I'm editing, I'm going to have to mix the volume so it matches, because when I talk on the Pocket 3, it's softer, the volume's softer, so that's something I'm going to have to play around with editing. It's going to be a pain, especially if I do one of those long, 1-hour videos. It's going to be a killer to amend this part and this part, change the volume and all that to match. Anyway, it's all fun and games. And the low light's pretty good on it as well, so with the 1-inch sensor, so it's good. I really like it, and it's easy to use, and it's easy to carry around. It's not as bulky as my other one. Well, Sony, like the Sony camera, is a bigger thing, and it's I think I bought a Rode microphone for that, so that's I think it's just a better quality than the Pocket one. Anyway, it's still, you can still hear, so it's just a bit softer, the volume on it. So my bodyguards, no bodyguards, they're Anna's in Dumaguete with her boyfriend, and Mary, she's with her boyfriend at the apartment. She's got an apartment with her boyfriend in Cebu, actually. She's not in Bohol, but she's gone back to Bohol for New Year, she said. So that's what she's up to. So it's me, lonesome. I had some peace and quiet anyway. But the room, obviously, I've got, if you haven't seen, I've got the sea view here. I think if you're staying at this resort, the one to go for is the sea view. The other superior, I call it the car park view. You get a car park view. It doesn't have a balcony either. So this room type has a balcony. You overlook the pool. Well, the pool's in that direction. You can actually get a building that you look straight over the pool as well, because I think they've got 3 buildings here. So I'm on the far back building, which I look that way to the pool. So I guess the good thing is I'm a little bit back from the pool, so not so maybe noisy from the pool if you're right above it. But it's a really nice resort. I like it, and it's improved a little bit since my last visit. The beach is still pretty ordinary, and they're still fixing that. And I've noticed the sand there is, they use the same sand as the one at the Sheraton, which is just over in that direction. Maybe it was on sale, that sand. It's a little gravelly sand, so it's not the best, but I guess it's alright. And you know what, I don't know if I wouldn't swim in this channel either. It's too many boats go up, and the Cebu City, Mandawi, the industrial stuff that pumps out. Not saying anything, but I don't think I'd swim in the ocean on this side of Mactan anyway. Peas and carrot. Oh, what? To throw up, you mean? New Year's, I'm going to Plantation Bay for New Year, so I don't know what they're doing there. I'm sure they got some activity, fireworks or something. So I'm spending the next month in Mactan, just hopping between resorts. Because my plan was back in 2021 to do like where to stay in Mactan Island. I was hopping between the resorts, and I finished filming up until the December 10, the last day I was here, and then December 16, Odette hit, knocked out all those resorts, so I had to put everything on hold. So I had a plan to do a nice vlog on where to stay in Mactan, and it's been on hold for 2 years. And the resorts still haven't fully recovered. Some of them, the Movenpick is still building their Ibiza club. I think they're hoping to open that in summer 2024. The hotel's open itself, they're reopened and you can stay there, but the Ibiza club part is still under repair. So, I mean, that's been two years. It was the 16th of December 21, so it's taken a long time. And the Crimsons are there, some of their rooms are still getting repaired. They're open now, but they've still got parts of the resort that are closed off that they're renovating. Actually, they're going to build some new villas by the ocean there, apparently like president type villas, which are supposed to, well, they sound pretty swift, so that's something to look out for. I don't know how much they'll charge though, because Crimson's pretty expensive, but they're going to have some really upmarket villas by the ocean there that were damaged, so they've used that opportunity to build some new ones. So I'm not sure exactly, opening 2024 sometime. I think they hoping before the end of this, or the middle part of next year. So we'll see what happens there. But I was at the Crimson a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it's the blocked off area, and the Saffron Cafe I think they have, that wasn't open quite yet. So I mean, again, it's 2 years on from the typhoon and they're still repairing stuff. So, and they actually closed down for a while to repair. So it's a lot of like stuff that's still going on. But I think most of those resorts by 2024 will be back 100%. Yes, Blue Water. Actually, that's when after here I'm going to Blue Water. I booked in one of those new rooms. It's more the hotel style hotel, which is I think they're called the Executive Deluxe or Deluxe Executive, and it's that big building there. When I was there last year, it was still in the construction. So that one's I'm going to check out next week. So we'll see what those rooms are like. But I have a feeling that it's going to be better on the rooms that are down below, the Premier Deluxe, I think they're called. The ground level ones. I still feel, we'll see what happens, but I feel that they'll be the better ones. Yes, I plan to go back maybe 2024. It's like been a long time. Merry Christmas, Rasmus, is that how you pronounce it? Sorry. It's the wine. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yes, I remember, Turbo, you were there filming as well as we met you, so I hope your channel's doing alright as well. I saw you were posting some things of different places, like in the Comortes, I think you were there. I went to the Blue Water Resort a couple months ago. I just did a day use there just to check it out, see how it was going, and it looked alright. I didn't actually stay there. The weather was okay that day, so I just went for a day trip, and they had on Sunday they had a buffet. I think they put more sand down there from what I remember, because after the typhoon they lost a bit of sand on the shorefront. So when I was there a couple of months ago, it looked like they'd put some or dumped some more sand on the beachfront there to replace what was lost in the typhoon. I actually heard Henan are going to build a resort in Mactan as well, 1,000 room resort by the Henan group. So they're getting everywhere. Like 7-Eleven of the Philippines are going to have resorts everywhere. I don't know where they're going to build that one in Mactan Island. And the Emerald Hotel, the one that went bankrupt, I've heard that now they've sold it to some other consortium, so maybe that'll be back on track, because I've seen the building when you come here, it's just an empty, vacant building there that they stopped construction on. So that may get back cracking on with the new ownership. I just rent here. I should buy a condominium. I'll stay here long enough. I should buy something. I can rent it out if I'm not here. So maybe I should do that. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, the turbo. I remember that. Like that front or something came in, and all of a sudden the wind changed, just like that. And it was just like this, like a typhoon came in. Yes, I'm from Melbourne. I'm not sure about Philippine Airlines because when I flew Cathay Pacific. I know they fly out of. See, I'm pretty sure they would fly out of Melbourne before they did. So I don't know after the pandemic, but because there's a big Filipino community as well in Melbourne, so I'm sure there's demand for a direct service from Melbourne. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked flights for 5 years. So I don't know. The pandemic stopped a lot of flights. Actually, this wine is when I stayed at the Crimson. It's complimentary. This wine, and when I came here, the Crimsons. I mean, the Dusit Thani is selling these boxes like Christmas hampers, and they've got this wine, same wine. So it must be cheap here. Now, for anyone who's just joined lately, I just want to show you again, just the update on, sorry for the people who have been watching for a while, but I just wanted to show that, that boat there, they're taking it apart finally, so that cargo ship will be gone eventually. Yeah, 5 years. My plan was 6 months. My plan was 6 months. I was going to come here for 6 months. COVID happened, and it's like changed my plans. Like lockdown. I didn't expect lockdown for that long as well. I thought lockdown would be 2 or 3 months. So 2 years? Over 2 years lockdown. So things changed. Maybe I should become a citizen. What was that guy, that other vlogger becoming Filipino or something? He renounced his citizenship, didn't he? He became a Filipino citizen. I don't know. I think I'd ever do that. Like, unless you have a dual citizenship, because you have more benefits with a Western passport than a Philippine passport. I may go. I'll have to see. I probably will. If they're having a buffet, I will do a buffet there because it's not bad. The one I had like a couple months ago at Blue Water was nice. I had a lunch buffet. That was all right. It's out on the beach there. So if they are, I'll probably do that. I'm actually having a buffet tonight at the Dusit Thani. They're having a buffet as well. Oh my god, the food here was good. Like last night, I also had a buffet. I swear I got to go on a diet. But the meat, they had some beef. That was tender. It was delicious. Like the food was really good. They apparently got a new chef or something. I met the chef, Ravi something. He's really good. So he's really friendly, and the food. I've got to try at the Thai restaurant again. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, he's Canadian, but I believe he went to the Parliament and got a citizenship or something. I'm not sure all the ins and outs. Yes, the warm weather. It's actually pleasant today. It was hot this morning, and then it rained a bit and cooled down a bit, and now it's a more pleasant temperature. So it's partly cloudy. But the beaches, I don't want to swim at the beach here. Don't like it. But go north if you're in Cebu. I think the beaches go north or go far south in Cebu. That's where you'll find the best beaches. The Mactan beaches are like none of them are like natural. They're all like brought in the sand and it's fake. I mean, it's still a beach, I guess, but I prefer the more natural ones in the north. Okay, if he's got Canadian citizenship, that's all right, I guess, because you don't want to lose that. You lose too many benefits. So he's a dual citizenship. So, I mean, that's all right. Oh yeah, the Camotes Islands. Yeah, Santiago Bay is really, really nice. And I think Bacau Beach was the other one. It's really nice. It's not so touristy. I like that beach too. It's really nice. I have to go back to the Camotes. I was there March 2020, just before the lockdown happened, and I had to get out of the island because they were shutting down the resorts, and I didn't get to finish what I wanted to do in the Camotes. So, but nice place, like chilled. I think like 4 or 5 days is enough there for me though. It's like I kind of get bored there. It's more of a chilled island, but I can't spend a long time there. Oh yeah, okay. And what resort did you stay at? Was it Mongolod? I think Mongolod. I don't know if I pronounced that right. My favourite resort back then was Mongolod Paradise Resort, I think it was called. It's a nice place. And Santiago Bay Resort, that had beautiful views of the bay over there. Magnificent. And I like that bay, it's just so flat. It's like you can walk out far. South is better, yeah. Well, down, I like, what's it called? Argyle, not Argyle. Tinkle Beach. It's really nice there. It's just a little beach. It's really nice in the south. Yeah, well, there's I saw from Mactan Island. There's a new service, ferry fast craft. A book. I never have time. Like when I'm editing, it takes me forever. I do all my editing myself, and it takes me forever, especially when I do those long ones. When I do those top 10 resorts in Bohol, it takes me over a month every day, like the whole day just editing, getting bits from different parts, like collating them all together. It's a nightmare. I video in 4K and it takes up more memory, it slows everything down because 4K is a better image quality and it just takes forever and it makes my program crash a lot, so I've got to keep saving as I progress through it and it crashes, so but it's frustrating because it takes me a month. But the finished product, when I've done it, like it's an hour long, I'm really happy with it, because when you collate things it makes it easier for the viewer to go through it rather than just doing individual single vlog on a hotel or resort. When you compile them and rate them out of 10, I think it's better value for the viewer. They can see what I rate from 10 to 1, so I think that's better. I've still got all these I did the top 20 right in Bohol video, so I've got so many other hotels and resorts I've got to collate together, and I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do that. Like I might do where to stay in Anda, because I've got about 20 other resorts I've got to show, and I just might put them as, not the top 20, but where to stay, and just say, yeah, like that one, yeah. So, and I've got to do Alona Beach and Panglao, and I dread thinking about it. Bantay, well, I've done some videos on there a couple of years ago. There's Amahan is my favourite resort there. There's Kota Beach Resort, which is perfect location on the edge where you've got the sandbars. If you want a perfect location for beach, that's amazing. The accommodation there is not too bad. You've got fan rooms at the back and you've got aircon at the front, so if you want cheaper, you move up to the front. I do find it hard to book though. They book out pretty quick, so book them early if you're going to go Kota Beach Resort. That's another one. Amahan resort is, or Cabanas I think it's called. I think it's only got about 8 rooms or 9 rooms, but that's really nice. It's got a nice beach front as well. That's another option. It's a little bit more expensive. they've opened a pool there. When I was there, they were building this little pool, and now I've seen it's open, and they have this one like really flashy cabana which has its own jacuzzi as well. So if you've got a bit more money, I think it's a double-story building. If you've got a bit more money, you can go and splurge at that one. But the other ones, the other rooms are just reasonable. It's like a 3-star hotel. Yeah, it'd be 3-star. They're actually building, I heard that they're building a new flashy resort there. It's going to be coming soon. They just did a promo of them starting the construction of it. Yeah, Koda found really hard to book. Maybe message them on Facebook, maybe, I don't know, because some hotels, they don't put out all the rooms on the website, so sometimes you're looking and it says fully booked, but they do have rooms, so you may want to check them, go through their Facebook. Facebook, they tend to reply to you. This wine's going down well. I wonder if I can drink a whole bottle to myself. But travel plans for next year, if you want to know what I'll be doing vlogs on next year, I'm going to be in Mactan till January, and then February I plan to go to Bohol. I'm going to finish off what I haven't finished off from my other videos. There's a few little gaps I've got to fill in. And in March I hope to head up to Boracay and do some other resorts that I didn't do on my previous videos, so I'll update that. Because I know if you watched my other videos, I went the length of White Beach. I checked every resort that was open at that time. There was a few that were still under construction and getting built or renovated. So I couldn't get into, there's probably 4 or 5 resorts I couldn't get into. So I'm going to check out those ones that I couldn't do previously, and then some other ones. I've been looking at some Airbnbs and what's available there. So that's what I'm going to do March, April, maybe into May. But I want to also check out that there's a new Henan that's going to open soon on Alona Beach, the one next to Alona Beach. It's called Henan Premium or Premier, something like that. I've seen on their Facebook they're opening soon, but when is soon, who knows. They've been broadcasting that for a couple months now. Yeah, Kuku is a nice place. It's in town. Well, you know, I used to read The Lonely Planet. That was before all the internet. That was my go-to. But the problem is when you do stuff on paperback and all that, you know, by the time you write it up, put it to print, it's like already outdated. So that's why print is no good anymore. Everything's online now. It's up to date and all that. And another, there's going to be another Henan in Boracay. They're going to build up the far end of Station 1, where I think it's called Boracay Terraces. It's near Fridays. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Boracay, but they're going to build a new Henan there. It's going to be not called a Henan, it's going to be called something else, but it's a 5-star resort. It's going to compete with the likes of the Shangri-La. So it's the Henan Premier type hotel or resort. So it's going to be up there. So apparently that's going to happen in the next few years. They've bought the Boracay Terraces, I think used to be called, right up on Station 1. I think it's one of the first hotels in Station 1, if anyone's familiar with Boracay. So another Henan's coming there, so that'll be like the 8th one, but as I said, won't be under Henan as such. It'll be their premium brand. Also, I don't know if you're familiar with Fridays, and have to get the place ready for. Are you having a family party in Bantayan? Are you going to have the party in Bantayan, you mean? But yeah, Fridays is going to be another 5-star resort. So Fridays was a popular resort back in the day, and they closed it down, I think, during the pandemic, and now they're going to gutter it and build a 5-star flashy resort there. So that's gonna open, I think 25 or 26, 26, something like that. So there's lots of new stuff happening in Boracay as well. Bamboo Hut Hotel, Commodities. Bamboo Hut. I'm not familiar. Is it? There was one I can't remember. There's like a few had a private beach. I can't remember where it was. But it was like isolated. It was only the only one in that area, and you walk down the cliff onto a beach area, and I can't remember if it's that one or not. But yeah, I need to go back and check it out, and check out that one, because yeah, it's been too long since I've been there. Party in Lapu-Lapu, yeah. When you shop, do you shop in Lapu-Lapu, or do you go to Cebu City, or is that too far? Like, because the shopping malls, well, there's not really any shopping malls in, well, only very small shopping malls here in Lapu-Lapu, not like the big ones in Cebu City. Because the traffic, oh my God, coming here, like especially around Christmas, it's shocking. I can walk faster than taking a car. Unless I go on that Silex bridge, there's never anybody on that one. No one ever uses it. Like even in peak hour, like it's empty. So it just doesn't seem like Cebu, that bridge. Yeah, there's like all the landers and all the other options. So many shopping malls in Cebu. And then we're going to open that new SM, the XJ Mall. Yeah, the new bridge. It's funny how you know, as soon as you get to the edge of the bridge, back in the traffic, like all the way, like it's the only time you can go, 80 Ks in Cebu, non-stop, right across the bridge without stopping until you get the tollway. So I wish everything was like that. Yeah. Well, cheers to that, Sam. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And thanks for following. And I hope you when you come back to the Philippines, come down to Cebu. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be in Cebu because I always travel around, but one day may catch up depending where I am. Yeah, no one wants to pay the toll. Merry Christmas. Martin, how do you pronounce that, Martin? Anyway, Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm just having chill here with a wine. I'm here at Dusit Thani if you're just checking in at the moment. Just relaxing here on Christmas Eve. It's 5 o'clock here. It's 10 to 5 here. I don't know if you want me to show you the view I get. Does anyone want to see the view again, or are you getting sick of the view? I'll show you quickly for anyone who's joined since then. So that's the pool, the infinity pool. Then you got the ocean. There you go. Jason, Merry Christmas. You're spending up there. Well, I hope you have a safe trip up there, Jason, and enjoy your Christmas. Hopefully you have good weather. Yeah, it's actually from Australia, but I got this when the hotel's and they're selling it here as well. So, Saraz 2021. From South Australia, it's from. It's not a bad drop either. Yeah, it is. It's from South Australia. You know, I got a funny story. When I was in the province and I made friends with people there and they were having drinks one night, and so trying to be smart, I thought I'll bring an Australian wine. So I was in Cebu City, so I bought a wine. Now this is when they had corks in the day, not the screw off ones. So I bought a bottle of wine, and they were looking at the cork like, what do we do with the cork? and they didn't know how to take the cork. They didn't have a cork opener. So I'm going, oh shit. So they're thinking, well, how are we going to open this thing? So they've got a screwdriver and they're banging the screwdriver in the cork, and eventually the cork popped into the bottom of the bottle. That was the only way it could do it. And then when they're drinking it, they drink it like tequila. They had like shots, so they put a little bit and they're passing it around like it was Red Horse or tequila. I'm thinking, oh my god, I should have just bought a Red Horse. It would have been cheaper and they would have enjoyed it more, and I think they didn't like it anyway and they didn't know how to drink it. It was just hilarious, like with a cork on it. Anyway, you learn, you just, in the province you can just have Red Horse. Don't worry about going extravagant or trying to bring them astray and stuff. Yeah, thanks Turbo. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. I hope you have a good party. Maybe we'll catch up one day in Cebu, somewhere around Cebu. I'm going to be in Blue Water for a few days. Anyway, next week, excuse me. So maybe see you there. Yeah, drink like tuba. Yeah, so it's funny. So I'll never do that again. That was when I was naive, and you don't need to do anything special for people in the province. Just drink the Red Horse and just happy. Or what's that other Kalufa? It's another one. It's shot to take Kalufu or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's like they said it's like got herbs and minerals in it or something. They were saying Kalufa, something like that. They drink that in the province of Cebu as well. The 29th of December or January. Well, I'm there next week before the end of the new year. Spend a few nights there. Depends on how the weather is as well. Who knows what it's going to be like here. I also got membership, but I'm not rejoining. I didn't stay there long enough. Even going to the branch in Bohol, I don't think it was worth it. I just didn't stay long enough. Okay. Well, you might as well use up your last go there before it expires. Actually, crack open another bottle. No, I'm not going to be singing. I've only got one bottle anyway, so I don't want to fall off the balcony or anything. So I want to see Christmas. Okay, Turbo, thanks. Enjoy the party as well. Merry Christmas to you. Keep safe and enjoy the Christmas, the Red Horse. There's some kids making a lot of noise in the background there. I won't sing. I never sing again. No, not going to Sari's. It's actually probably a 10-minute walk to the Sari store here. Because at the Dusit Thani, they've got some, at the front they've got condos. I can't remember the name of it. They've got like 3 or 4, even more possibly, condominiums, and then you've got to walk all the way to the entrance. Yeah, Sam. All the best for Christmas as well. Take care, enjoy. Don't drink too much. Hope you put on video online. Well, I'm going to do a review of this place eventually. I'm actually working on doing a vlog on, which is a bit old now, the Citizens Hotel in Cebu City, which is a nice place. I'm kind of halfway through editing that. So, but this will probably be next. And then I want to do all on the Mactan resorts. I don't know when they can get that out. Busy. Today I haven't done anything. I've been chilling. Probably tomorrow I'll chill as well. I won't do much, but they take a long time to edit. Especially those long ones where I compile a top 10 or something. They take me ages. I dread doing them actually. When I think about it, it's like, oh jeez. But happy Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone watching. Thank you for the follows throughout the year and watching my videos. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about places in Cebu and Bohol, and I'm going to go to Boracay, so if you have questions in the future about Boracay, just post them, let me know in my channel so I can check those places out. I have a PC and I use Vegas, which is probably not the best editing program, but you know, I bought a Sony action cam back in the day and they had a free program. They used to own Sony Vegas. It used to be called Sony Vegas, the editing program, and I think they sold it to Magic, and so they've taken over. And so I've just kept with it because I'm just familiar with it, because they upgrade like with all these programs every year, got a new version. So I use Vegas for my editing. I'm familiar with it, and I dread to learn a new program. I'm getting old, I can't be bothered learning different programming. I mean, it's all right. It does, like you can see my editing. It's not spectacular. It's nothing flashy. It's just straight stuff. So I'm not like those young kids who can make all those explosions and fires and all that stuff. That's too much for me. The fast ferry cruise, that's good. They use, I used Ocean Jet. They're the most popular. It used to be, what's it called? They were the pink ones. Super ferries. They used to have one, and during the pandemic they closed, and I don't think they run it anymore. But Ocean Jet, they're not bad. The business class is a bit better. The seats are a bit bigger and more spacious. The economy class are a bit sparse. The seatings can be a bit tight. But it's like only 2 hours. As long as you don't get rough weather, it's goes pretty quick. To go, that's it. To go. I forgot. Because I don't think they run, or they run one boat now. They used to, like I remember years ago, they had the most boats that went out between Cebu and Bohol. I think the pandemic shut them down. So I don't know. Ocean Jet's fine. Or you can go the slow way. I think there's a. You can catch the slow ferry, I think, as well, if you've got a car or a motorbike. Well, look, you can do it as a day trip. I think the first one's like at 5:30 or 6 a.m. But there's so much to see in Bohol. I think, like, if you just do a day trip from Cebu and go, like, the first ferry out and the last one coming back, it's too rushed. There's lots to see. You want to spend at least a couple of days here. I think stay over there. It's a nice place. It's it's to be by the beach. Pangnao, like, it is overall, I think, a bit expensive, like price wise, like for what you get, but it is what it is. It's a tourist place and the tourists pay it. But it's nice to stay there, even if you stay a couple of days or a couple of nights. Yeah, I would stay overnight, just not to rush so much. So you can see the beach, and because there's so much you could do island hopping, like Balakasad. That's a basically half a day trip. If you do the land tour, that's a full day trip. So even if you just stay one night, you're rushing it as well. So you're trying to fit as much as you can in. So because the ocean around there, Balakasad Island's really nice. You can see the turtles and snorkeling and the dolphins. And Virgin Island you can see on that half day trip, and then you get back and that's half a day gone. And if you do the touristy land trip, that takes you a whole day. You leave early in the morning and get back at late in the afternoon, so that's a whole day as well. And then you see the Chocolate Hills, the Tajia, the church, the Blood Compact. And there's other things, like if you have more time, there's waterfalls you can go to. They're really nice. But you can't really do that on the day tour because there's lot to see. I did it in you know those, I don't know if you watch my videos on top things to do in Bohol. It's just like I was there 4 months and it was like so much to see, and oh my god, and there's still more that I want to see there. So it's a great island, and it's kind of not that huge an island, so you can get around and see things. So I recommend like at least 2 nights so you can get value out of it, and you can chill out on the beach, on Alona Beach if you want to stay there, book a room somewhere nearby there. Well, funny you might say that I did a top 20 list of hotels and resorts in Bohol, so they're my picks in my channel. So there's lots of choices there, but as I said, probably in general on the pricier side. Oh, Sam, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, yeah, there's a lot of choices. So I did the top 20 resorts, some Airbnb, some resorts, and I also did a vlog on where to stay in the Lombok River if you want to stay in the Lombok River, so something different away from the beachy touristy area if you want something different. I quite enjoyed staying by the river. It's a different feel. It's like quite nice. Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, if you check my channel, go through and just I think you just click my ugly face. I got the captain's hat on. I was at some, what's it called? The ship house. And I always like, I better not be drinking too much when I say ship house, I have to say that correctly. But yeah, there's plenty of places to stay. If you just go through my channel, you see all my videos, you click on the menu videos, I think, not shorts, videos, and you'll see like all my videos that I've done the last 6 months. Or they'll stay there forever. So just check them out, and it's you'll see that I did the top 20 top 20 resorts and the Lombok River, and I did the top things to see and do in Bohol. So but you've been there a long time because like those vlogs are like over an hour in length, so there's so much to see. Oh, thank you, Amma. I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to my channel, and I'm just doing a live here at the Dusit Thani, just wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, all my subscribers and watchers, and I appreciate all you watching my videos. I put a lot of hard work to hopefully make it useful for people who are traveling to the places I've been to anyway. So, and give my opinions and the pros and cons of places. So ultimately, I guess you guys make up the decision. So I try and show everything that I see that's valid when I travel. So, because you may not like what I like, but you know, at least I give you an idea. You know, it's food for thought for you guys, and you know, the video you can see exactly what you get, and you can make up your choice then. But again, thank you, Sam, for that. Kevin, enjoy working my way into this. Oh yeah, my videos, some of them are so long, like the Bohol ones, like the top things in Bohol is like nearly 2 hours, one video, and then another hour video. So yeah, I try to cram as much as I could and keep it as short as possible. There was just so much to show, so unfortunately it's a long one, so you might have to sit down with your popcorn and not be like the social media flick, short attention span. Yeah, it's long. I apologize. Like, I know social media people don't like long things. They want quick and move on to the next video. But I wanted to showcase, you know, how amazing the place was, and so be it. But with YouTube, at least you can come back to it if you can't watch it all in one sitting. When you come back, I've noticed it's got a red line at the bottom of the video, so you can see where you last watched up to, so you can just follow on from there. Where is your car? I don't have a car. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. Just I'll buy another bottle of wine. Yeah, I don't travel. When I travel, you know, organize with a taxi, or I hire a motorbike, a scooter. I rent a scooter. Like when I was in Bohol, I rented a scooter, cost $250 per day. So you got to negotiate. I always get, you always get the white man's price. You can't get it cheaper. So they think you're a millionaire here. But I learned you got to be like really like, say you're gonna walk away, like the price, no, and walk away. And sometimes they'll go, okay, give it that. It's like you gotta play poker, you know, bit of give and take. But the thing is, there's lots of opportunities. If you can't get the right price, you can always check someone else. Yeah, I had even coming here from Cebu City here, like the taxi wanted to charge me 1,000, and I'm going, no way, put the meter on, because if you come by meter, it's a bit under 500 from Cebu City to here, depending on traffic. But you know, they won't charge you 1,000. Yeah, cheers that, Sam. Yeah. Well, when I learn something, I always try and give it out. So, you know, I like people to learn from my mistakes or from what I see. Yeah, I'm selling G-strings. Finding paradise on the front of it, and then at the back you found it. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I have to think about it. I'm always so busy to do other things, like yeah. Well, I do if I can. You know, I've had to cancel my credit card. I don't know if it was from here, but I got someone was using my credit card. It was only last year for Prime Video or something, like a monthly thing. Was $7. Like I got charged. Like I had to cancel it. Like I don't know how they got my credit card. And I've only been in the Philippines, so it would have had to been something they did here that they've used it. And it was like, but it was in Australia. Like it was Prime Video, not Netflix, but I think Prime for subscription in Australia for 1 month. This was my brother or something. But no, it was like, yeah, crazy. So I had to cancel my card. It's like, yes, cash is king, but the Gcash is very popular. Like you can pay everything by Gcash. I did try and join that, but they wanted my passport and picture and ID and all that, so they cancelled it on me. I joined online, but you go to a lot of shops, even Starbucks, you can pay with Gcash. So that's a popular way of paying, but you have to, you know, I have to do all this passport, send a copy of my passport. I just said, no, just bugger it, I'll just do cash. And with cash, you always got to have hundreds and not thousands, because they never have change for 1,000. You know, when you go to ATM machine, you get 1,000, and they always say, "Oh, no change, no change." Except in Boracay, that's one place where they had change for any bill. In Cebu, it's like, "Oh, sorry, don't have change." And taxi drivers, sari stores, it's everything. Even in the city, not just in the province, like it's a real pain. So it's best to have small change just to get around 1,050 bills. 150 is the best to carry around. So. Yeah, I did cancel. Cancellation of the transaction through the credit card, and I got my money back. Yeah. Well, when I did OceanJet, I just went to a travel agent. They charged me $100 for their work. So I said, all right, the company, like if I went to the pier, because I don't like to use my transaction for that online. So if I went to the pier, it probably cost me the same amount with transport. So I just did a travel agent and paid extra $100. This wine is going down good. I've done half a bottle. Well, let me show you the sun setting. I don't know if you can see it. That's Cebu over there. I can't point backwards in the screen, it's so hard. It's a bit too cloudy, I think, for a nice sunset maybe tomorrow. Actually, yeah, booking fee. I can deal with 100 booking fee. For my laziness. Actually, a lady I met down at the pool, she's American Filipino. She was taking pictures of that cargo ship with the sun coming through one of their broken windows. Looked really good, actually. Because I was telling her how much I hate it, and she goes, "Oh, but look at this picture." Oh, looks pretty good. You see, she was artistic with her photograph. Oh. Can you see my red eyes? No more. I can't imagine the price of the bottles of wine here too much. I feel even though it's like the sun is setting, I'm gonna have my glass. It's so bright. I feel like I need these on. I feel like a rock star. So what are your plans for Christmas Day, Sam? Or guys, what are you planning to do? And everyone else planning for Christmas Day, just chilling at home or going to your family or something? I'm just going to be stuck at the resort here. I'm not going to go out. Just take it easy. Less than $20 for $7.50. I don't know what this was actually. Well, I was staying at the Crimson. It was complimentary, so I didn't know how much it cost. So I just brought it with me. I hadn't drunk it before. When your plans are coming back then, Sam? Like rough time frame of coming back? I think just drink the Red Horse here. It's cheap. I think like if you have Thunderway and Coke, the Coca-Cola costs more than the Thunderway. April, good time weather-wise. I like it. I think this year is going to be a drier. Well, 2024 is going to be a lot drier. Last, like January, February was really wet, and I think now with the change in the weather, it's going to be a dry one. 24 degrees. Well, that's all right. I heard Melbourne is going to be rainy, but mid to low 20s, so it's okay. Not like 40 degrees or something. They probably do rebrand it. It's probably I probably pull the label off and it's like some Chinese brand or something. I don't know what the. Oh, I can see the sun setting. I'll show you the sunset. How's that for a sunset? The sunset's so early here. It's probably poison. It's probably just water and a bit of food colour or something and a little bit of alcohol in it. I can see the lights in the background like the sun setting. I can't quite stick my head out that far. If I had too much, I might fall over the balcony. So I better be careful while I do it. I need my glasses on. It feels so bright. I've been wearing this, even though it's like The sun is setting. I need my shades on. Yeah, when you get the right conditions, clouds in the right direction and not too many and just enough, magnificent sunsets. I really like the ones at Boracay. It seems to be like there is just a magnet for getting those perfect sunsets every night. Like I know that in the Philippines, the places I've been to, that just on a regular basis, that seems to be the place to get spectacular sunsets. You know, even when there's no cloud, you can just see the ball of the sun going past the horizon, and it's around, it's not flat, not flat earth. But I will go. I have to go soon because I've booked in for the buffet dinner tonight. And they said if you don't turn up, if you're 10 minutes late, which is ironic in the Philippines, they'll give you your seat away or table away. So I thought, wow, you know, it's like in the Philippines, really, 10 minutes late, seriously. And I bet you the staff are there are late to open up or whatever as well. Yeah, thank you so much, and all you guys too. Yeah, the buffet is. Yesterday's buffet was good, and hopefully the Christmas Eve buffet is going to be better. I'm going to try at their Thai restaurant for Christmas Day. They've got a special set dinner there as lunch. I can't remember. Anyway, tomorrow I'll try that because the last time I ate there for the Christmas, it was absolutely delicious. The Thai restaurant here is the best Thai I've tasted in Cebu, at least. Really nice, but pricey obviously from this resort, but absolutely delicious. Yeah, take care guys, all the best, and I'm wishing you a happy and safe Christmas. Thanks Sam for the cash as well. I'll get a red horse maybe later, but yeah, appreciate it, and you know, more videos to come, and hopefully you'll enjoy them, and hopefully you have a safe Christmas and New Year with all your families and friends, and take care, be safe. And yeah, 2024, let's hope it's a really good year. Take care, and lots of videos to come next year. Got them coming out. Thanks guys, and everyone else who's been watching, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care.